G'day guys, Steve Morgan here for www.tacklejunkie.fish. I'm in Yokohama, Japan at the Daiwa booth at the Yokohama Trade and Public Show. And look who I found, Tom Slater. Tom, you're now working at Daiwa, you're one of the product development guys there, and we have got in our hands, not even tied down, one of the jewels of Daiwa's crowns for 2018. It's the new Exist. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so brand new Exist, so a flagship reel for us. So yeah, the new 18 Exist. It's the first time we've ever produced a reel with monocoque body and LT concept in the same reel, but also monocoque body in small size spinning reels. So what monocoque body is essentially it's a one-piece frame. So there's no side plate, there's no side plate screws, so just the rear cover and the side screw plate, which houses your main gear, which in a monocoque body, you can get a main gear that's much, much larger in diameter. And we all know a bigger gear is more winding strength and torque. So we're able to produce our strongest Exist ever, but it's also our lightest and our smallest Exist ever.
Now for me, that's a pretty big thing. The difference in size of gears for the same size Exist is amazing, but the fact that you've turned it into an even lighter reel again, like this thing is nearly floating away. Just show us the different size of those gears and the different cut they have on them.
Yeah, so this is the gear from the 2015 model Exist, and you can see the comparison with the 2018 model Exist. Because we've moved to that monocoque body, we've got a lot more room in the gearbox to house a much larger gear. And then what we've also done is used a new technology for cutting the teeth on the gear. So they're actually improved toughness of the gear teeth as well as the increased size. So that's our toughest main gear we've ever produced. And
the Exist always has been a pretty strong wearing reel anyway. In Australia, we put them through the punishment. Now I hear there's magnesium in the frame of this thing. How do you get away with magnesium being so corrosive in salt water? How do you get away with it being saltwater proof? Yeah, well you can see on the inside of this frame, so that's a treated magnesium frame. So as long as you take care of your reel, it's fine to use in salt water, and as you say, the Exists for all the years have been really stood up well in Australian conditions. So we expect this one to be even better with all the new features. Yeah, well I've got an old 1003 Exist I've had for nearly 10 years now. I absolutely flog my gear. Tackle Junkie likes flogging our gear, and it's lasted really, really well. The LT reels, we've got a review coming up on Tackle Junkie about the new LTs, the Exceller and the Legalis. They've been fantastic catching barra from a metre down to brim on 3-pound lines. So it's one of the coolest things we've seen here at the show. The new Exist, Tommy Slater, when can we see them in Australia? They'll start filtering in late February. And then they'll go through from 1,000 up to 4,000 in new LT sizing. So if you want to hit the Daiwa Fishing website, it's daiwafishing.com.au, and we've got the Exist product page up there, and you can register your interest. Fantastic. Cool things happening here in Yokohama.